going to get the Orient Express to Venice. And we're cycling there on these amazing bicycles. You pick them up everywhere in Paris. First 25 minutes free, and then it's a few euros an hour after that. Right, let's go, Russ. I'm absolutely knackered. Red light, thank God for that.
I'd probably go around a bit slower than this normally.
It's a beautiful station, stunning. It's amazing, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, no food yet. But you got wine. Nice. Ooh, lovely.
Good evening.
Good evening. Nice to see you.
My name. I'll be your steward.
This is me. Oh, look at all this. Wow. Going to be a lovely trip. I've been looking forward to this for quite a long time, and I think it's the one big bit of luxury that we're going to have on this whole trip. So I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. I think that the other passengers it's a real mix of people. Some people who've saved up all their lives to come here. And then you've got people who are retired. I saw a young couple look like that they were on their honeymoon. So you got everybody on this train. Morning.
Morning.
Had a very nice dinner last night.
We played I Spy and charades.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look at that. Fabulous. So where do you guys sleep in the evenings?
We have a small office in the next carriage. That's where I get to close my eyes for a few hours every night.
We're going to be on this beautiful train for about through France and Switzerland and then down through Austria, and then we're going to be heading down to Venice. So this has got to be the way to arrive in Venice by Orient Express. Cheers, thank you for your time. Cracking way to start a big adventure, you know? We got this water taxi in Venice, and they are unbelievably expensive. The traditional mode of transport in Venice is a gondola, but now they're used for the tourist trade mostly. We wanted to meet real Venetians. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. He said, Charlie Borman. He said, I read your book. It's fantastic. That is hilarious.
Recognised in Venice. No one told us about that.
Well, we are off just to have a little look to see how everybody gets all their produce here, because there's no cars or trucks or anything. Everything is transported by boat or foot. We're off to the fruit and veg market. Her brother owns a business of dropping off fruit and veg around Venice. So he's going to give us a little insight as to how it all works. Do you have to start very early in the morning, or?
Yes, we start at 3 o'clock in the morning. The business is...
He's going to make a delivery to a restaurant, and we're going to go with him and just see how it kind of works. I suppose it's kind of a bit nicer than driving around some white van with road rage in London. Wow, look at that. What a day it's turning out to be. It's all quite complicated to get all this stuff done. There's a lot of manual work, but it is fantastic, isn't it, coming around here? I mean, look how beautiful your day job is. The best one? It's kind of another job I'd like to do for a while, you know? Sadly, we have to leave Venice. And now we're boarding a catamaran to Croatia. It was beautiful to leave Venice. We went down all the way down the canal. You pass the famous square and then head out towards the sea. It took about 2.5 hours to cross the Adriatic to Porrick. You know, it looked incredibly beautiful, with all the terracotta tiles and that kind of sort of European style, very Italian, actually. Wow, it's kind of fun here, isn't it? We were met very nicely with Dean and Christian, who own the Yugo, which we're driving. I better laugh at this. This looks in really good nick, though. Yeah. The Yugo was a little cheap car which was based on the Fiat, and it was built from the 60s in Russia, and it was basically the people's car, and it was a cheap form of transport for everybody to get around. Great. So we're in the Yugo, and it's pretty much normal. Brakes you have to apparently push quite hard. They say that the gear stick is like a baseball bat in a barrel of coconuts. There we go.
Oh, you've gone through a red light, eh?
Yeah, but, you know, needs must. Couldn't quite find the first gear there. This is beautiful. Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Here's to Croatia. Croatia. That's good.
Stunning. It's like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful summer's morning here. We're going to drive to Zagreb, where we're going to jump on a local bus. Something about quite relieving, having caught your form of transport and knowing that you've got, you know, just a few hours to kill, you know? Where we're going now is Vukovar, which is where a lot of the fighting took place in the Croatian War of Independence.
During an 87-day siege supported by Serbian paramilitary forces, Vukovar was completely devastated. Statistics show that more than 4,000 people were either killed or disappeared, and 22,000 were forced into exile. Around 10,000 were retained in Serbian concentration camps.
This is our hotel, and if you notice here, you'll see all the old bullet wounds. There's bullet holes everywhere in this town. That there used to be the hotel, and that was just bombed to shit as well.
Today we're going to go meet this lady who was stuck in her basement for 3 months during the fighting, and she could hear all the guns and the planes and the small arms fire above, basically annihilating her city.
Former Yugoslavia came from this village, from down there, and from the garrison. We are very afraid that they just going from this side and they just put the bombs in the basements. But my father...
They just come along and throw a grenade into the basement.
3 men came here and they
Incredible.
just...
The father was taken to the concentration camp, literally beside their house.
My father doesn't know why he was captured for 4 months in a concentration camp. Because he wasn't in any part, they just came because we are Croats.
So she took us around. She explained a little bit about the war and what it was like living there at the time, and it was just terrifying. I think they were just slowly bombed out. So there were 600 tanks, and there were 600 mortar holes. 600 holes.
Are you going to leave it like that?
Yes.
And they kept shooting at it to knock it down, and it never fell down.
Yes, but